Hello everyone, Ziggler here, Bork, Chef, you can call me whatever you'd like. First of all, I want to say thank you everyone that has chosen to subscribe to the channel and liking it. I mean, it's insane. I did never expect people to like my videos that much, so they actually subscribe, because like I've gained, it's like 15 people within like 24 hours that has subscribed, and I'm very grateful for that, and thank you. And I hope that you're gonna, well, join me on this journey together. And let's go into the video. So in today's video I'm gonna discuss why this character is gonna be my main in Cataclysm. And this is specific reasons why I actually chosen it. And if you read over there, you can see the reasons that we're gonna discuss why I actually chosen this way, because there are specific reasons why. So let's just start. So the first thing that we're gonna discuss is why DK will be my new main. And it's pretty simple. The way that I'm playing the game mostly is like AoE farming old dungeons, and I'm also a tank mainly. And for this expansion especially, DKs are gonna be very, very strong, and I really enjoy both Frost and Unholy. So if I want to play a melee spec, I can choose either of them. So that's another reason. And Blood is a very, very powerful, both like if you're gonna solo, if you're gonna tank, and everything. You can pretty much solo anything, because your self-healing is so insane that you can solo almost any type of old dungeon, or like pretty much everything. So yeah, that's just a big reason why. And I'm really enjoying, I know for a fact that in the past, whenever I did play DK in Cataclysm, I did it at the end of Cataclysm, and I remember that I was like, why didn't I play this from the start? Because I did play a paladin at the launch of Cataclysm, while simultaneously I was playing a goblin warlock. So it just feels better for me to actually go with this for a while, and just to do something else also, because I've been maining Paladin for so many years that it feels kind of refreshing to do something else. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm choosing a DK, because I'm gonna go into old dungeons and AoE pulling, like for different kind of reasons, and which videos are coming for the reasons why some dungeons is better than others. And yeah, just so looking forward to making those videos. And now we're gonna go to the Y Worgen. And the Y Worgen is, I mean, out of all the races that we have, the way that I'm playing is like, I want to be fast and I want to be as efficient as possible. And the Worgen is actually like the only one that has some type of sprint. I mean, if you look at the Dark Flight, it's only a 2 minutes cooldown, and that's quite short. I mean, for a 40% movement speed for 10 seconds, that's very nice if you're actually like AoE pulling. Let's say that you're farming, I don't know, any type of TBC or Lich King dungeon, and you're farming there for gold. It's also a very good way that while you're pulling, you can actually like outpace the mobs a bit, which is in a sense making you taking less damage, because they are out of range of you. So you can do bigger pulls this way by preventing damage. So yeah, it's just I really enjoy the Dark Flight, and I think Worgen is kind of cool. And I prefer the female over the male, because of the movement speed and well, the movement of it, because the male, it feels like so weird in a sense. But yeah, that is the reason why we're gonna go with Worgen. And also they have the viciousness, which is increases our critical strike chance by 1%. It's gonna be even more, and I'm gonna tell you why. And the critical strike is actually very nice to have as a tank DK, because if you're critting with your death strike, you're gonna get even more healing, and the absorb shield is gonna be even higher. So yeah, it's a very nice stat to have. So that is the reason why we're going Worgen. And now we're gonna discuss why skinning, why I'm picking skinning for my main. And it's quite simple. I mean, this is gonna be my like farmer. There's a lot of good skinning farms, both the lower ones from like TBC, Lich King, sometimes maybe the like thick leather or heavy leather could be very expensive on the auction house, so it could be worth going out there and skinning. So skinning is very nice to have. If you combo it with, if you keep in mind that you have the bountiful bag also. I'm not sure if this is actually like gonna be here all the time, or if the bountiful bag is a part of the guild like level system that they're gonna add. But we have it currently, so that's quite nice. It says sometimes increases the quantity of materials gained from mining, skinning, herbalism, and disenchanting. So yeah, that's the reason. And also it pairs very well with another racial that Worgen has, which is Flair. Skinning skill increased by 15, but that's not really important part, because and allows you to skin faster, and it's way faster. It's like double. So you're skinning faster, which means that you're gonna be able to if you're at a skinning farm, you can farm even faster, which is very nice to have. So yeah, that's the skinning. And also if you have the skinning, you're gonna get master of an autonomy, which is giving you even more critical strike rating. It's not that much, but it's something. So yeah, it's a very nice solid profession to have. So yeah. And then we're going into enchanting. Enchanting is actually one profession that I always have on the main character I'm gonna play for the expansion. And the reason is also because I've been playing a paladin, and I've been doing like the old content for like old dungeons. Let's say pretty much every one of the TBC versions, and like Blackrock Depths and Stratholme and all of those. The reason why I want enchanting is so I can disenchant everything, because there's so much gold that you can do with it, that you can pair it with. If you're farming, like let's say Stratholme, I think it's from Stratholme, and like Blackrock Depths. If you're farming the actual bosses and they drop the blues, you can get like I think you call it like large radiant shard. And if you use like all of those different kind of enchants, you can make like the together with the Crusader orb or whatever. Like you can make the Crusader enchant, you can make the fire weapon, and a lot of the very good like enchanting that you can put on like heirlooms and everything, which is very nice. And also if the price is very high and you already made all of the like the enchant vellums that you can put on the gear, you can sell the disenchant mats for 0 deposit cost on the auction house, because it's never costing anything. So you can put it up there, and it's not gonna cost you anything to put it on the auction house, which is so nice to actually have. And enchanting also is very nice to have at the start of an expansion, because if you have enchanting and you keep track of it, me for example, I'm gonna be AoE farming at specific places at the launch that not many people are doing. Usually, maybe they do now, but yeah, I got a couple of farms that we're gonna do that is paired with skinning, and we can get the greens and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna be farming and getting my enchanting up as quick as possible while I'm leveling, and so I can, let's actually fly there, because in Lich King, in Cataclysm with enchanting, we are actually gonna have from the blues, we're gonna get the heavenly shards, and the heavenly shards is used for both enchanting and to buy the formulas for the enchanting. And I think there's a few epics, the epic shards that you can use to buy the actual, like some epic versions of enchanting. But let's go in here and I'll show you which one that we're talking about. So if you go to enchanting supplier here, for example, you can see here you're gonna need 5 heavenly shard for pretty much everything. And at the start, I mean, before you have high enough of enchanting, you can actually, if you're getting the blues early on, they are gonna sell crazy high, which makes it so if you put all the enchants on the auction house, you can get a lot of gold at the beginning, and then after a few weeks, for example, you can use that gold to buy the materials cheaper, because it's gonna be tanked, because it's gonna be easier to come by. So yeah, that's just pretty much the reason why this is gonna be my main. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. And I thought I really wanted to explain why, because a friend of mine asked, like, why Worgen and why DK and like why skinning and enchanting. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that's gonna be like, why skinning and enchanting on your main? You should have like blacksmithing and alchemy. Sure, that is very nice to have, but for me, I'm pretty much gonna play only one character. So I might, like, on my druid, learn leatherworking, but that just might, because it's level 80 on the same server. I'm playing on Pyrewood Village on the European server, and I might like actually learn that, because if I'm gonna be a skinner, I can send the skin to it and learn that way. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I'm gonna play this. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this, and I got a lot of ideas coming. And again, thanks for all the positive feedback I've been getting lately, the last week or so. I've been really enjoying making all the type of macro videos that you have requested, and it's a privilege for me to actually do that and feel like I'm helping. And yeah, if you have any idea or like a suggestion on a video, or you want to help with a certain macro or anything, type in the comment below if there is something, and I might look into it. I'm not guaranteeing that it's gonna work, but you never know. But yeah, if you click this video over here, I hope to see you there, and make sure to click the subscribe and like button before you leave. And click this video, and I'll see you over there. Bork Bork.